I did get kidnapped when I was 5, and then they got me back when I was 6. I don't care. In 1981. Doesn't matter. Not trying to hear about it.
This is really funny.
Bruh, I can't get kidnapped. Like, you'll shoot them in the head.
Can the White King's Clown House please stand up and say hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm just saying, like, how could you?
Hello?
And if you look at Kamala Harris's gun, what she wants to put forward,
she owns a 9mm Beretta.
Oh, come on! I thought you were. If you look at what Democrats have been trying to do with gun laws, the last 30 years.
Don't come in my house! I'll shoot you.
Bro, Mr. Lovejoy, please try to contain your language. We don't want to infuriate anyone.
I was just quoting Kamala from her Oprah Winfrey interview. Sorry.
Also, we have Piper. So, like, we have news speakers we can hear from once Romero finishes.
Yeah. So the one good thing that Donald Trump did with gun laws was struck down by the people that he put in the Supreme Court, right? Where every single idea that liberals have put forward for gun laws, Republicans have gone out of their way to block it. So, I just don't. What do you think Donald Trump would do in his second term, based on how his first term went?
He's
that guy you're talking about.
He's told us that. What do you mean? He's told us.
Well, you and I know this, right? But I'm asking Stark because the way I operate is that I show the audience what they should think of a person based on their answers.
This is your modus operandi? Just state your opinions. I mean, why are you trying to be so subversive? You're ridiculous. You're such a liberal Democrat, such a soy boy.
It's all right.
Love is the best at making rooms really quiet.
Exposing liberals. I mean, I'm not saying everyone, right? There are some people who deny the fact. For example, I have pinned a link. If you ask Romero and Joshua and Daniel, what do they think about that video? The response would be interesting. All three would have a different response, and I would love to hear it. With that, we can actually conclude the room.
It's at the top of the room. He pinned it.
They can hear it and be on here at the same time. I can leave and go watch it and come back. So,
well, I caught a bit of it, but I know the context. I've seen it before. It's been years, but I know the context, and the context is not at all concerning, right? Like, I know because I remember when this came up, and I remember when this came up. It was because Trump had refused to give funds that Congress had mandated that he give to Ukraine, right? So if you dug into this a little bit, just under the skin here, you'd find out there are reasons why a president can refuse to give funds to a country in aid that has been mandated by Congress, right? So it's going to be things like, the Leahy Act and other stuff, right? I only mentioned the Leahy Act by name because a few people might be aware of it because it's come up in Israel-Gaza discussions, but it's things like crimes, corruption, stuff like that, right? Like, so it happens to be the case that the instance that Biden is talking about here was a case of corruption that did fall under the law that was actually written into not the law itself, but into the aid document that was written by Congress, right? It's just in the clause that's normally something they throw in there, right? So that's why that aid wasn't given to Ukraine in that instance. And it's also why, whenever Trump refused aid, he got impeached, because his need to refuse the funds was actually just a failure to perform the duties of office, because it didn't fall under the same clause, right? So that's my response, right? This is just a to close.
There's no corruption. There's no waste of money. Why is the State Department funding all this? Why is the government funding all this?
Your intelligent response to me saying that we shouldn't send money was, well, there's no waste of money. Like, if that's the best you have, is to agree with me.
I'm not agreeing with you. I'm disagreeing with you.
I mean,
It's a waste
try
of
a little
money.
harder, would you? If you're gonna troll, like, look out from under the bridge.
That conversation happened when Biden was the vice president back in the previous term. Okay, so I saw.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. He was sent on the president's behalf, as vice presidents do.
Hang on. See, this video I saw first back in 2016 before elections. So this did not come out as a response of what Trump later did after he got elected.
No, I know what it's from.
So, and I know you answered about what when
But
the
this
video
was an
came out,
illegal
and
exchange,
what
technology.
Trump did
Dark.
not do or did do.
Stark, you're
But I
just
would like to know,
denying that.
what do you
just
think
said that.
about Daniel?
Stark, you're denying what he just said.
Daniel, I can't hear what Stark is saying. You're talking over Stark. I can't hear two people at once. Jeez.
Right. See, my question was specifically what happened in Obama-Biden presidency between 2012 to 2016. So this video, I believe it fits in that timeline. I would like to get a response on this video. That time Trump was not even.
Can I give it?
My answer wandered a bit. To be perfectly clear, this is exactly what a president should do, based on the way that law was written, right? That disbursement of funds was written, such
You're
that
just
because
repeating
Ukraine was
yourself.
corrupt,
You're repeating
Ukraine was
yourself.
known to be corrupt, and the funds were contingent upon them meeting a certain level of not being corrupt, and they didn't meet that level. So he went
What a
there and said,
scam.
"Hey,
What a
in order to
scam.
get this money, in order to not be
You blackmailed
corrupt,
them.
based on the way that Congress distributed these
It's a
funds,
regime change
you have
operation.
to fix this problem."
You just
It's a
said you can't hear two
scam.
people at once, love, and now you're speaking while other people
I
are
can't
speaking.
hear you. You're speaking over me, speaking over Joshua. Jeez.
All right, guys.
Okay,
See,
Stark,
see,
you're
Joshua, I'm specifically asking what happened. At least maybe you can share your view.
He
What
just told
exactly
you.
happened? Like what's
I'll tell you what he just did. He performed his duties as the vice president. He was following the law. That's exactly what Joshua
The law to give our taxpayer money away to the Ukrainian government, that's a scam. What a scam.
Yes, that's the law.
Yeah,
That's not the law of God. That's the law of scam artist Democrats like you liberal traitor.
I mean, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, you should start back in the 5th grade and read a history book about the Constitution and learn that all these scams are not in our Constitution. They're anti-American, and you two are just communist shills. Get lost, losers.
Daniel.
Go back home to
Daniel,
baby
before you
mama. Go back home to
Before
mama.
you,
Go back home to mama,
before you go,
baby
Daniel,
boy.
maybe,
Go back
maybe
home
just
to
answer
mama,
one
baby
question.
boy. Trump is gonna win and wipe your ass with your baby wipe, Joshua. You too, Daniel.
Hey,
Kamala's
hey,
gonna
love,
lose. Kamala's
when you
gonna
were talking about
lose.
no,
It's gonna be a
love, this is too
victorious
much.
day for Trump come November 6th. It's gonna be so exciting. Ooh,
Not
I
gonna stop.
can't
Love.
wait.
I know,
I can't
but I'm gonna
wait.
try anyway. Hey,
Love,
love, just real quick.
Love, I'm not
Just
able
real
to
quick.
push you down.
Dark, you are the mom.
Love, I'm not able to push you down to the audience.
Just remove
because
him.
This is a social room, so please don't be sarcastic.
Just do what the communists and the fascists want you to do, Stark. Just do what they want you to do.
Why are you not able to
You are
push?
coming across.
Stark, he's recording you
Because
for his TikTok channel, dude. You're
Yeah, Stark
falling
is.
into his trap. Just kick him out, dude.
No, don't obey these
Actually, he's
fascists.
probably violating terms of service on the app.
Ooh,
Right?
another.
Like, you should remove him from the room.
No, that's a lie. You're lying again. Liar!
Hey, Love, real quick, Love. Hey, what article of the or what title of the Constitution determines how money gets spent?
Joshua is an ancient word for Jesus. You're no Jesus. You're a liar.
He doesn't know.
It's
Bro, you're just really trying to annoy us.
No, I'm not. He's trying to ask trick questions. He's asking trick questions. He's gonna get trick responses. Trick. He's my trick. He's my trick.
Okay. So could you please help
It was
us
good.
have a better discussion? Or
It's good to meet you, Daniel.
Sorry, you can't be this naive, right?
Take care, Joshua. It's been a displeasure. We'll call you. Don't call us. Thank you very little. Traitor, liberal, communist.
I mean, here's the deal, Stark. Like, if you don't kick him, the three of us are leaving. It's your choice. Really.
Ooh, big man making big threats. Typical communist statement.
Love. See, one second, bro. You're like putting me in a really tough spot because you are the only Trump supporter in this panel.
He's not going to change his behavior.
So Love, if you interrupt us again, I'm gonna have to take out Joshua's suggestion.
Okay, Stark, I understand.
Alright, yeah. Let's just see, Joshua. If he's gonna do it again, then.
Okay, so Joshua, you want to ask me a question? Go ahead.
Oh, no. What I was saying, Daniel, is I was like, I wonder if he can answer, which article of the Constitution determines how the money gets spent, right? Like, he was saying, no, this is unconstitutional. I was like, I wonder if he can answer this question, right? But, of course, he couldn't, so.
I mean, let me Google that for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Stark, but look, man, I think you're just naive. Good luck with everything.
I think he just projected there at the very end when he said, I think you're naive. Good luck with everything. That was his final projection, Stark.
Actually, what happened in the end is, I was trying to ask them a tough question. You came and helped them. You gave a way out for them. That's what happened. Anyways.
We'll call the 1-800 complaint line.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Second. So first of all, they deny Jesus, the Jews, and then the Muslims look at Jesus as a prophet, but then of course they expand upon that. So kind of like the Jews, we don't believe in the prophet Muhammad and everything that comes after that. So like we're kind of
Oh my God.
Like we're just different.
It's
You know,
weird,
I
it's
don't-
different. I was making comparison between Islam and Judaism. In Judaism, Jesus was a no one. He was a heretic that was this.
Yeah.
He set up a God forgive me a whore that is still burning in hell and was coming here to just like spread heresy. But in Islam, at least they say, yeah, he was God sent. At least that's closer, right? He's a prophet, yes. In Islam, they even say he's going to come back and be the king of the world at some point, right? Princessa, correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't understand when these so-called Judeo-Christians come and defend the Jews when they spit in your face in front of Catholic Church and then let you get in the Catholic Church in Israel during Christmas last
Okay,
year.
no.
You
Hold on
come
a second.
defend them over Muslims blows my mind.
Okay, hold on a second. So, I understand, like, when Muslims, they say Jesus, peace be upon him, all of that stuff. I understand that they're far more respectful. Like, Jews will be like, there's countless incidents where, you'll get Jews that will say, like, fuck Jesus, oh, I'd crucify him again, whatever. We all know that. And so, like, do I really, do I necessarily, like, take them, more on our side as opposed to certain Muslims? No. But, I mean, once again, like, I'm not, like, pro... I don't know why you have this, like, thing about me. I understand, like, when I look at Israel, it's like, okay, they have their state. It's just like, okay, they're going to defend themselves. But I've like seen it a lot on arguments saying like, hey, if I was a Palestinian, I would, just because I'm somebody who's not perfect, I would react to my conditions. I could see why they react the way they do. I'm not going to say like, oh yeah, like Israel's perfect. And I see a lot of their propaganda and that bullshit. I'm not making them out to be like saints.
No, but what you're missing is that not only
So
they're not the
what is your
saints,
point?
but they are,
Buffet? What is
but
your
they
point?
are the evil.
I keep on getting
right
cut
now.
out. I don't know what
They
the
are
fuck
the
that is.
evil.
No, but what is your point then?
I forget my point at this point.
Sorry, you paused, so I thought you stopped.
Yeah, you're trying to say something negative about the Jewish people. I get it, but at the end of the day, I mean, they're not the ones that are indiscriminately killing people.
So the point is, Pepe, what you don't understand is, if you go back, like what I care about is politics, especially right now. I'm very involved and I care about politics. And the more I learn about politics, the more I realize where the creation of evil in politics started. To me, is Bolshevism. When it started with communism, Bolshevism, tyranny,
No,
and
I
all the
disagree.
dictatorship.
I disagree.
Okay, so you disagree that Bolshevism is bad?
No, I think it was
disagree
absolutely
communism was
horrible.
bad?
I think it was horrible. Here's the problem.
Is bad. That's definitely.
If I was like a 17th century fucking man in Europe, he was the king, okay, whatever empire, I would, if Jews were facing like genocide, yeah, sure, I'd let them in, but I would never let them be in the media,
I mean, they did
education,
face
any of
genocide.
this shit. I would never allow them to be influential. And they're not the only group I would never allow to be influential.
That's not the point, though. What I was saying.
Well, okay, what is your point?
I was saying, are you on the side? Do you approve of Bolshevism or communism?
No,
Okay, so
I'm
tell
like,
me some of the signs of Bolshevism or communism.
Uh,
What are some of the
how are they-
fundamentals?
I mean, obviously they had a authoritarian, centralized group of people that would quote unquote try to. Actually, I don't even know how to put it. Like,
So-
the idea of communism and Bolshevism are kind of contradictory, but you basically had it was very totalitarian. They had a centralized autocracy where they
Centralized power of government, centralized power of a group of people.
that's autocracy.
Right.
Basically.
You give the control of the majority of population in the hands of a group of people, and the way they gain that control by making the majority of people believe that collectivism and giving the power for the collective good is a good idea, to giving it in the hand of one group of people to control the collective people, right? So in that way they gained decentralized government power. That's how they gained it, right? Now, what are the elements of it? The elements is controlling over press, because that way you can control information people are fed so they don't find truth, right? That's one of the biggest things, especially in this day and age where we live, where we have access to social media and World Wide Web, right? You want to make sure you control every single outlet or inlet of information people get so that you can control. So why would a government be interested in censoring information you're receiving if they're not for manipulating that information to you, right? Why would they?
Yeah.
Point is, centralized government, Bolshevism, communism, the playbook has always been the same. And what they're doing right now, Obama's and Biden and Kamala, is the same playbook they're continuing to play, but they're gaining more and more access in it in the United States because of a lot of people being misinformed, misunderstood, censored information being fed to them through all these news channels that are now, thanks to Obama, being manipulated against people of the United States through Smith-Mundt Act modernization. You literally banned the law that was against manipulating United States population in the press, and so now it's like all free for all. The press.
If anything, we're becoming more anti-Zionist. What are you talking about?
No, I'm getting to a point. No, not anti. We're not getting anti-Zionist. We're not. We're becoming more and more Zionist. What you don't understand.
No, we're not.
Zionist.
Like, what are you talking? On the left and the right, we're both becoming less Zionist.
Zionist. I mean, Bolshevism and communism is creation of Zionists. If you go and compare what Zionism is, how Zionism came to be, and what the playbook is of Zionism, is one-on-one comparable to communism. It's basically saying, blame your enemy of everything you're doing to create confusion, so they think you are the one that is doing bad thing, while you're exactly doing it to them. That is, like, in a nutshell, communism.
Okay, but sure, but so what
in
is
a
the
nutshell,
ultimate?
and that's exactly what Zionism is. They're doing
Sure,
it
but
in
what
the
is the
world
goal
right
to-
now.
Okay, so what is the goal of Jews? To create
To create
chaos and confusion amongst hold on a second. Is it to create chaos and confusion amongst Western states that literally are the ones that are the spine of Israel, that provide them with all of their modern military equipment and airplanes and all of that shit? We're doing. They're like I don't know. We're becoming less Zionist, which is like gonna not work out for them. Both on the left and the right. How does this work out for them in the long run?
So, first of all, it's not goal of the Jew. Again, right? Let me explain that. I've never said goal of the Jews. I said Zionists. Now, understand that Zionists.
Oh no! I'm saying.
They're not all.
But who's going to spearhead this? Who's going to spearhead this? Who's going to spearhead this? It's going to be Jewish Zionists.
No, let me tell you who. It's not the Jewish Zionists. It's the Zionists. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
No, what people don't understand is that Zionists are not necessarily real Jews. Zionists and who created the Zionists.
Okay, we can talk about the Schofield Bible and all of that bullshit.
No,
Christian
it's
Zionists,
very
like, whatever.
simple, much simpler than that. People think when you say Zionists, these are Jews. Zionists are not necessarily all Jews. Real Jews that believe in Torah, that do, like, literally live their lives in according to the books of Torah, majority of them are not Zionists. Zionists is a creation of Bolshevism. Zionism is the creation of socialism, communism, and Zionism is atheism, does not believe in God. They are Satanists. There is a group of very wealthy elite Satanists that are trying to divide the world in order to gain control over the world, hence globalization. And they have control over central banks.
Listen, you dingbat, Jew-hating conspiracy theory beauty. You're never going to get elected to Congress with this type of attitude, and you will never convince an audience that you're intelligent with this conspiracy theory.
So, okay, I get that, but at the end of the day, here's the thing. Here's where, like, these conspiracy theories fall apart.
It's not a conspiracy theory.
Hold on a second. So I'm somebody who like, I will knock on Jews all day, every day, because, like,
I will not.
But I will, because, like, they, like, you know, like oh, like, we're so perfect, you know, you can be racist towards everybody else, but not us. And it's just like, no, you absolutely can. And that's where I will tell Jews they can suck a big fat dick. But when it comes to Jews in America, there are many ways in which I see that they are problematic. But if we look at in Israel, they absolutely fucking they don't get along. They're politically they absolutely see things in very different ways, and they're beating the shit out of each other in the streets. You know, right before October 7th, and you had Jews waving fucking Palestine flags. I don't know. Like, I
Is
just.
that what I've been saying?
What do you mean?
Like, I've been telling you,
saying?
it's not the Jews, it's the Zionists, and Zionists are not necessarily Jews. So what you're not getting is people say Zionists or assume automatically that when people say Zionists, that they're automatically a group of Jews. No, these are atheists. They don't believe in God. They're Satanists. They don't believe in God, period. They're not Jews. They use the disguise. They use the Jew card. They use the Jew card even though they're
A
not
lot of the
Jews.
strongest Zionists are fucking. They're literally.
Some of them are.
They're literally Orthodox people. Like come on.
That's the Jew disguise. That's the Jew card they're using. That's the Hebrew card. card they're using. But just like there is a difference between the Ashkenazis and the whatever, what's the other one? The real ancient.
There's Mizrahi, there's
That's
Sephardic.
right. So there's difference among the Jews themselves.
Yeah,
So
but they're
you
still
are
like
not
have a
all
civil war.
against-
But they still have a civil war in their fucking country. Like
You're
before
agreeing
October
with me.
7th.
What I'm saying is not all Zionists are Jews, and not all Jews are.
But it doesn't
Syrians
matter
or
because even if you
people.
look at, you're trying to like say that all Jews are just like in lockstep the same. But
That's not what I said. Are you kidding me?
but Jews are literally divided amongst themselves.
That's
Like
exactly what I've been saying, you idiot. That's exactly.
yes, but if you look on Clubhouse, even these motherfuckers block each other, hate each other, don't want to be in the same space as each
What
other.
part of what I'm saying don't you understand?
Okay, but most but all of these people that you hate that hate each other, okay, these Jews, okay, they're still at the end of the day Zionists.
They're not all
That is a fucking
Zionists.
fact.
No, they're not. Like
An
you said.
overwhelming majority absolutely are. This
No,
is
they're
fucking
not. Just
stupid.
because you see some idiots on Clubhouse that have no life, and they come and fight for Zionism or for Netanyahu, doesn't mean they're smart. There's a lot of idiots on
Well,
Clubhouse.
Sure,
my
okay.
opinion, a man of peace, was he Zionist? A man who paid his life for peace, was he a Zionist?
Yeah, like I said,
don't
there's
know.
a lot of idiots on Clubhouse that people think, oh, they're someone, but they're nothing. They come just here because they have no life, but they come and argue with people on Clubhouse. That doesn't
You
mean
know,
they're
the
representative of
worst
that
part,
population.
the worst members of Zionism is not even Jewish Zionism.
Exactly.
It's the Christians. It's a Christian Zionist.
That's my
The
point.
The Christian Zionism born long before Jewish Zionism. In the year 1600, England started a society called London Bible Society to convert the Jews. That was the purpose of Christian Zionism, to bring Jews to the Christian community. By whatever means, Jews were expelled from Europe many, many times. Some estimated between 18 to 22 times.
Over
The
100
biggest threat to humanity are the Christian Zionists. Jewish people want to live just like everybody else, in peace and security with their neighbors. They lived in the Near East for hundreds, if not thousands of years in peace. They were never expelled from the Near East, unlike in Europe. But that movement of Christian Zionism, that's what created the dilemma. That's what created the crisis. It's all these so-called evangelical Christians who are thinking they're preaching the gospel and want to bring the Jews and Muslims and Hindu and Buddhists to the Christianity. There is an excellent book by Ivan Haddad, who's Lebanese Christian, and she was a professor of Middle Eastern Studies at Georgetown University. Christian Zionism. So look for that. That is the great danger. If you listen to John Haggai or the late Robertson, Pat Robertson, or Jerry Falwell, those are far extremists than anything that anyone can imagine from the Jewish community. And for them, they do not distinguish between a Jew or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Buddhist. For them, all of
they're
these,
all godless people. This is
yes, heathen and godless, and they must come
in the
to
name
the...
of Christianity, in the name of Judaism, they're coming to create what they need to accomplish. And that's why I keep saying, like, you need to read that book to understand. It's a group of people that just all their control. And it's interesting now, you brought up London as well. The fact that people don't know the crown, what the crown is, the crown does not belong to the United Kingdom. People don't know that. London is sovereign. London does not belong to the United Kingdom. People don't know that. London is just an
Except the
independent
amethyst
state.
and the gemstones from
Right.
it, they were stolen from Egypt.
Right, like there's a lot to it that people don't understand, and they mix all of this shit, and then there's like you see all these people fighting each other because of their religion. They don't understand that it has nothing to do with your religion, you idiot. It's all
But
politics.
for the fairness, we must distinguish not all Christians and all Protestants are in this categories. The PCUSA, the Presbyterian Church in the USA, are very strong support of peace equal justice and peace for all the people in the Middle East. Even the Archbishop of Canterbury recently issued a very powerful statement that Israelis and Palestinians must live equally in peace and security. So there are some denominations, but the extremist radical fundamentalist, Christian fundamentalists, those are the danger. They are danger to humanity, not just to
But
the
to
Middle
me,
East.
they're not fundamental.
Unfortunately, they are not that small, but they are loud and they are vocal.
And their political power is fairly limited in the U.S.
Well, yeah, I mean, political power, let's not talk about political power in the U.S., then it takes me to AIPAC and how political power of Zionism is huge in the U.S., but no, but in general now, you're right. My point was with that it's all United Kingdom that created all of this for us, and now United States has to fight the United Kingdoms and Zionists and Satanist wars for them in the name of religion, and that's what pisses me off the most. Because it has nothing to do with Abrahamic religions, but everything to do with Satanists.
What's the difference between religion and Satanism?
Are you kidding me? Abrahamic religion and Satanism?
I don't know. I mean, there's
God
more
and there is
people
Satan.
killed in the name of Abraham.
The difference is God and Satan. The difference is between God, accepting God as your Lord and Savior, or accepting Satan as your God and worshiping Satan.
But which in whose name has killed?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Satanists, in the name of religion, in the name of Abrahamic religion, have killed more people, but make people believe that it's the Abrahamic religion that is the problem. That's the problem.
Well, I was born in Egypt, so when Abraham came to Egypt, the pyramids was 2,500 years old. So I do not belong to Abraham.
Sorry, Naz, 1 second. Angel, you have to watch this live video of Edmund recording you.
I'm sorry?
Edmund is streaming me right now. I'm gonna kill you, Edmund, you idiot.
What did you say, Princess?
Started trying to imitate you. Faces.
You tried to imitate me?
No, Edmund. It's a little link on the top. So funny.
Okay.
Go ahead, Naz.
No, I tell Jews, Christians, and Muslims that when your Abraham was not even born, Egypt was worshipping a one true God, Akhenaten, nearly more than 3,000 years before Abraham came. And he came begging for food and shelters in Egypt. So I do not belong to them, they belong to us.
Oh, why did Angel leave? Angel, come back.
Well, Jesus came to Egypt as a refugee. So everybody come to Egypt.
That's so funny. Sorry, Naz, I got distracted by this us being streamed on YouTube. But I want to be left now. I think everybody's gone now. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, this is Diego's room, but I think he's gone for the night. So, and I think Ryan is busy.
References from that time?
Part of my history, sort of, hey love, I'll go ahead and warn you, this isn't a troll space, we can talk if you're gonna be cool. But anyway, so what happened is, the reason I got sick, I had developed a problem with alcohol, and
why don't you play some songs?
I can play some songs if we want, man, but normally I get booted from rooms. Like,
because just recently he sent me a message on this fucking app that thing, Beto FC in Boston, I told him the locality as well.
You fool! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you can't tell them that shit. Crazy.
Jason kicked me. He's such a fascist. Trains with the IDF. Chinook. I'm getting very sleepy. Very tired. A powerful tiresomeness is falling over me. Growing sleepier, sleepier. More tired and tired. Completely relaxed. Ready for sleep.
Got one in y'all picture, like the motherfucking Hollywood one.
That's right.
That's right.
Have concepts and ideas. And, you know, whether that idea becomes like the basis of something significant or whether
Men refer to us as niggas. So Golden, she was like, okay, my apologies, you're right. Like, I shouldn't be referring to y'all as niggas in so many words. So she proceeds to apologize over and over again, and he's just like drilling her about it. Mm-hmm. And I guess Chosen had to step in and tell him, like, damn, bro, like, okay, she said she was wrong. This PTR is crazy. Look at his PTR.
Is that the dude from the Geico commercial?
Yeah.
Isn't that Fat Bastard?
No, that's Geico.
Yeah, eyes look closer together, bro. It's a new house and you can't come in. No, you're not gonna do it. So how you feel about it?
That was you see Juju's PTR. What was that? Land Before Time, or what was that TV show? I like that show.
Remember this, the dinosaurs?
Yeah, that was a fun show.
The one with the little crazy ass baby?
If you go on YouTube, they have outtakes of the baby throwing tantrums, you know, off camera. It's very funny.
Yeah, I see that recently. I fuck with that. I love outtakes. I'm just fucking around in the gift section right now, looking at random shit. Having fun. Y'all been to Disney World before? Say what? None of y'all been to Disney World? Is that Florida or Florida? Probably the one in Florida, not California. Yeah, I've been on in Florida. Oh yeah, I've been to that one too, bro. You went to all the parks like I did? Yeah, I went through all that shit. I went to Animal Kingdom, Epcot, MGM Studios. Then the Universal side, I did that shit. Universal, did that too.
The chapter. It's a pretty long chapter.
Wow. Do you have it in PDF or physical book?
No, it's a physical book. Yeah, it's a physical book.
Wow. That sounds.
But it'd be nice to read it. Yes, the chapters of this book. These are some of the chapters of this book. There is. So it's the you know how they have the dedicated page. This one says the teaching of the wise, the fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death, and that's from Proverbs. So the chapters of this book are Job, Philo, Sadia, Maimonides, Gersonides, Spinoza.
Oh, no. I know who she was on the app.
Yeah, they did that weird inclusive like they did it all the time.
Oh shit, did you survive? Did you survive the assassination attempt from this morning from DJ Pack?
DJ Pack's assassination happened today?
No, DJ Pack tried to kill Oscar and his family.
DJ Pack. I thought DJ Pack and Oscar was cool again now. Yeah, but he mad about some shit and then dust him out.
These niggas think they know everything. Y'all niggas think you know everything. Y'all don't know shit.
Woo! They getting cool and beat.
Internet. It's for internet. I
the rest of y'all, you cannot come to Canada.
Nothing happens in Canada.
You can't come to
You don't have
Toronto,
nothing
bitch.
there.
Remember that, pussy.
Can I get a, can I get a, can I get a, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Suck your mom in your poop on too. Bitch ass.
Oh, big man, you going too far, man.
What do you mean?
Can I get a, can I get a, can I get a, can I get a,
Oscar's trying to save you. Look at Oscar trying to
oh
save
yeah,
you.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
He ain't gonna fucking fuck. Go cry for help.
You can't troll the troll, dog.
Go cry for help, pussy.
Love loves this shit.
Please, you.
Love.
Can I get a, can I get a, can I get a, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Free Tory, free Tory, free Tory, free Tory, free Tory, free Tory.
Lane right
Diddy
here.
Love?
boy.
Is it Diddy Love over there?
Love.
That Diddy Love? Ain't no Diddy Love around here. Fuck you, Big Love.
Free Tory, free Tory, free Tory.
Fuck you, Diddy Love, pussy. Fuck you, Diddy Love, bitch.
My unfriend you love.
Yeah, no more baby off for you.
You could unfriend me. DJ Pack's the one trying to kill you. I made you president of Cloud Town, and this is how you reward my favor of giving you the presidency?
Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are.
Johnny Kidover.
I know that voice. I know that voice. I'll never forget that voice. I know who you are, little boy.
Can I get a, can I get a, can I get a, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is it, can I get a hiya? Hiya, hiya. Do it right, fucker. Bitch.
You got that from California. You don't try to.
I got that from fucking.
Free Tory, free Tory, free Tory.
I stole that shit from TikTok. Not the buck. Hiya, hiya. It comes from TikTok, bitch. Oh, me for bringing over the clubhouse. Can I get a hiya? Hiya. Big loud, bitch.
That's when you know how to get away.
And I'll do it again and again, bitch. Welcome to Canada.
Canada's
I'm gonna get sorry. Hiya, hiya. Big loud, bitch. Most hated, bitch.
Y'all might as well start paying taxes. Y'all might as well start being tax-paying citizens.
You might as well fucking get a passport. Get active.
I have a passport. I've always had a
So get
passport.
active. So come face me.
Who the fuck doesn't have a
Come
passport?
face me. So come face me. Bitch ass. Yeah, get quiet. Get quiet. You have a passport, right? Right? So come face me, bitch. Eat up. You don't give a fuck like that.
Oh, you want me to do a missionary with you? I like doggy style though.
Ain't in Vince. Come check me.
You
Your
said
passport,
come
right?
shoot? I like doggy
Welcome to
style though, baby.
Canada.
I don't like missionary.
Welcome to Canada. Fuck you mean? Get over here. Use that fucking passport, bitch.
Real classy girl.